Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much to my subscribers. Welcome newcomers. I hope you enjoy what you see, and if so, be part of this journey with us. One big happy family. Thank you so much for your lovely support, your comments, your uplifting words. God bless you. Thank you. And for sharing, thank you so much. And for those that haven't yet, please do so. Sharing is caring. Help the creators out in order for them to continue bringing out videos for you guys. I'd like to mention that I do have Facebook Crochet private group. You're more than welcome to join as long as you have a profile. I also have a Facebook page, Instagram, and TikTok. All of these things will be listed below in the description box for you. You can just click there and join us. Feel free to have suggestions, requests. You're more than welcome. Thank you for everyone that has been supporting the Women in Need of Thread or with your donations. Thank you so much. What else? Big shout out to all you beautiful people that have been following me from the start, and newcomers also, shout out to you. Thank you for being here. So I use 4-ply 100% cotton threads. These are Portugal threads. They go by numbers, not by name of colors. So let's say this brown would be number 20. Now, a lot of you ask me a lot of times about my threads. Trying to find some here. Okay, as I mentioned, they go by number of colors. So this canary yellow is 15, and then you have the lime green, which is 22. These are 100 grams, equivalent to 325 yards. Okay, they're $12 including shipping. Minimum at least 6 balls, or else I can't ship out because it's just too expensive shipping here from Europe. So you're more than welcome to, eventually I will have to do different colors and numbers in a video just on that and get it out to you. But some of you ask me as I'm creating the pattern, a lot of times I will tell you the number in case you want that specific color of that pattern. As you see, Ladybug Joanina, that's the brand of, and they're Portugal, 100 grams, fabricated in Portugal. Okay, so just wanted to let you know on that, because I know you guys are probably going to ask me for threads again, or information on threads at least. Aunt Lydia number 3 is a little bit thicker than this one, so your patterns automatically become bigger. Also, if your tension is tight, go bigger. If your tension is loose, then go a hook or two smaller. What else? Small one to tuck in, loose ends, and a pair of scissors, of course. And I think I mentioned 2.75 hooks. Sometimes I'll use a 3.5, depending upon the pattern that I'm using. And we're going to get started, everyone. Thank you so much again. Okay, everyone. So today we'll be learning how to do this beautiful stitch. Now, this stitch could be used for pillow throwaway cases or pillow throwaway, whatever, how you call them. Blankets, baby blankets, comforters, bedspreads, curtains, you name it. Just gorgeous. I have a similar one that I did a tutorial on, but this one has a different stitch to it. The other one I did with this motif was double crochet, and this one is with singles. So I'm going to use a 4-ply 100% cotton thread. These threads are Portugal threads. If you're using Aunt Lydia number 3, it will become bigger, your pattern, okay? Or you can do some blouses, the tunic blouses also perfect for that. I'm doing a table runner with this, which I'm using these flowers, and I do have the tutorial on them, and also these leaves, which I'll be adding. You might want to stay tuned for the table runner for this. I think that you will enjoy very much so. And these are 8mm beads. You have to be careful when you buy the beads. The hole in the center could be smaller than your thread, even though they might be 8 millimeters. Okay, so if you haven't subscribed, please do so and hit that bell notification to be notified. 2.75 hook, a pair of scissors, and a small one to tuck in loose ends. This is going to be a very short tutorial because it's just a demonstration I'm going to do of this stitch. Okay, so thank you so much, everyone. I'm just going to use this lavender just for the sample of the video. I have glue all over my towel. If you want to increase the wideness on this, it's 3 chain stitch for each motive on the pattern, okay? So let's say I'm doing already 1, 2, 3. This would be 1 motive. 1, 2, 3, 2 motives. 1, 2, 2, 3. So you can do as wide as you'd like. Okay, I'm only going to do a few, so there's no point of doing an exact amount for you because I'm only doing just for demonstration. It's always a repeat of the same stitch, so I'm not even counting how many chains I have here. Okay, so let's say I've done my whatever, how many chains you want to do your wideness of the pattern. Okay, so I'm talking about these motives. They're by 3s, right? So just keep adding 3. So the first thing you want to do, we're going to do the first row here, just slip stitch, and I'm grabbing both loops on the center here. So if I put my hook through it, hope you guys can see it. I have both loops on the hook. Because if you only grab the top loop, it's going to bend like a U shape, and that's a big problem that a lot of people do. They have a habit of using only the top loop on patterns, and you really should go right in the center. So I'm going to continue to do singles all the way to the end, 1 per stitch, and then I'll meet you at the end. So I've done all my singles. I'm going to turn around. I'm coming in the first single and doing a single and chain 2 for double crochet, but you might be used to doing just 3 chain. I like to do it this way because it's less noticeable, the 3 chain, okay? So I'm going to skip the first stitch coming into the second, always skipping 1 stitch. Doing double crochet, next stitch, double crochet. So the stitch that we skipped, we're doing the sideways double crochet. Okay, stretch your thread, and you have your first motive. Skip the next one into the next one. Now don't get confused by skipping one. This is already busy with the motive here, so don't count that. You have to make sure you skip this one here, okay? And then go into the next one because one is already busy with the double crochet here, okay? So 1 and 2 double crochets. Come back where we skipped and do your sideways double crochet. Again, skip 1 into the next one. Do your 2 double crochets. This is very simple, very easy to do, and makes a beautiful pattern. Okay, so come in again, stretch your thread a bit, and double crochet. I'm going to do this all the way to the end. So I'm reaching the end. I'm creating basically my last one here. Doing my double crochet into the next one. And then coming and doing that sideways double crochet. Okay, now we're going to skip 1 and go into your last one. But let's say you made a mistake somewhere and you have nothing to skip. Just pretend there's one there and just go directly into the last one. It doesn't change anything on the pattern. So we started with a double crochet, we ended with a double crochet. Okay, so now this row here, so we turn around again. This row here is just singles, 1 per stitch. Now make sure you do come in that first one. And especially on your last one, people tend to forget a lot to do the last stitch. And for that reason, your pattern keeps shrinking, keeps going in smaller, because people forget to do the last stitch always, okay? So single per stitch. So I'm almost arriving at the end. And here is where people make the most common error. They don't do on the last double crochet. They think once they get here, they're done. And then what happens? If you look well into the pattern, this one's straight and this one's curving, going up that way. So you're always going to miss a stitch. And it's very important that you come to the last one, or your pattern will be slanted. Okay? Again, you would turn around. Come in the same stitch with a single and chain 2, or your 3 chains as you wish. So you'd skip one and you'd come into the second one with double crochet. So it's one row of these motifs of the double crochet and a row of singles. So you'd come back where you skipped. So it's just a repeat now. So you skip one, don't get it confused. This one's busy, as you can see the stitch there. Skip one into the next one. Come where you skipped, and you have to make sure you stretch your thread. We don't want to be pulling onto the pattern. Again, skip one into the next one. So very simple, skip one into the next one. And if you look well, it falls right on the middle one. So we're using these two and then coming back to use the other one. Okay? Simple, small tutorial, nothing to it. And you can do is at the end, you can do singles for closing all the way around once your pattern is complete. If you're done with the size that you want, because now you can just go from here until whatever size you feel like having. Remembering at the beginning, the chain stitch is the wideness of the pattern, and then this is the length. So you can go whatever length you like. There is no limitations. The only thing you have to remember is you started with singles, you must close out the pattern with singles. Okay, so here we're skipping that one, and don't forget you must come into the last one here to do that double crochet. Okay, or you'd be in trouble again. Your pattern will become sideways. Put it up here. I think you can see better towards the black, right? How beautiful is that? And then of course you turn around again and you do your singles. So come back into the same stitch, single, one per stitch, and you're good to go. I mean, this is so simple. A beginner can do this with its eyes closed. It's just that simple. And you could also, if you don't want to use double crochets, you can do triples. Will make your pattern longer or your rows longer, wider, right? So there's that option too. And sometimes people, they want it to the motive a little bit more wider. So you can, instead of doing using 3 double crochet, you can do 4. So that means you have to every 4 chain then instead of 3 to go wider on your motive here, on your design. You can do with 4 double crochets. Again, don't forget your last one, and then you'd repeat again the same thing. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this very small tutorial, and this would be like part 1 of the table runner that I'm going to create. So if you want to stay tuned for that, make sure your bell notification is open. Okay, I will see you in the next tutorial, everyone. Thank you so much. God bless. Take care. Bye-bye.